A lack of urgency, a Europa League hangover, a mistake in the midfield. Is that the stuff of champions? Hi, and welcome again to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over the world. What a lot of frustration. If I had a camera on me whilst I was watching the match, you would have seen I was shouting the house down. I was screaming at the screen, if that makes any sense. The players, there was no urgency there. Where was the urgency? The way that Arsenal were playing, it was as if we were the away team. We were playing at the Emirates. I'm going to try and keep this video in perspective. We are still unbeaten. And as badly as we played, we did not lose the game. I've always said that. You know, if you're playing so badly, do not lose the game. But again, there was no passion there. There was no urgency. Even though we went down 1-0 so early on there in the first half, and I'll get to that in a minute there was still no urgency. It took until we got into the 10 minutes for there to be urgency. Now, I kind of counted, I think there were like maybe 4 players, first team players, who didn't feature in a Europa League match. So how can we have the sense of a hangover? I'm fuming because Unai Emery does not set out his players to play like that, without any passion, no urgency, no movement on the ball. He wants them to go out there and express themselves. Players, is that how you were expressing yourselves? Very frustrating night, you know, as an Arsenal supporter watching a match like that, knowing fully well how hard Arsenal fought tooth and nail to play against Liverpool. We fought so hard to get that 1 point there. And then to see that performance there against Wolves, I'm so disappointed. Really, really disappointed there. So, yeah, we know that, you know, Xhaka made a mistake. He was dwelling on the ball too long. That's nothing new. It's nothing new. But the defence, for me, has to do a lot more there. But anyway, so we went 1-0 down. And again, there was no direction. When Ozil was on the ball, he couldn't see any movement there. When the back 4 were on the ball trying to pass up the ball, there was no movement there. We were so toothless. Toothless there. But yeah, I'm annoyed because we have 2 top-class strikers in Aubameyang and Lacazette, and they just could not get into the match. Aubameyang did have a good chance, and literally, I thought he scored, but on the replay, you saw that it hit the post, but he should have scored. He should have scored. Lacazette, again, you'd gone off the ball a little bit. I know you scored that wonder goal against Liverpool, and I know we demand so much of you, because we want both of you to do quite well, but the strikers were in no man's land. Very, very disappointing. Well, anyway, so, we saw the second half that Emery, because I was wondering, Emery, when are you going to make the subs? Because Ozil is not being effective. Iwobi, again, is having an off game. And lo and behold, he took 3 off. Ozil, Iwobi and Kolasinac, and he bought Mickey, Ramsey, and who was the other player? I can't remember who the other player was. But yeah, it was a free kick. Well, not a free kick, it was a corner. Because before that, Ramsey had the chance. Should he have scored? Was there an opportunity for him to square it to Lacazette? Because I saw Lacazette was on the far side there. It was tight, knock and tip there. But anyway, went out for a corner. It was a quick corner, and Mkhitaryan played the ball in. When it evaded everyone, and he went into the goal there. But we have a way of playing ugly sometimes, and when we play ugly, well, we don't lose the match, but like I said, you know, in my preview, I just see Arsenal just stuttering. They're just stuttering a little bit. So I think that's 3 draws now in the last 3 matches there. Again, if we play so badly, do not lose the game. How would Emery be feeling now? He'd be very frustrated because we can't keep a clean sheet. Can't keep a clean sheet. You know, it was down to us. It was down to our ineffectiveness. Again, no movement, no passion, no urgency on the ball, or when we didn't have the ball. And we made things quite easily for Wolves. We know they play expansive football there. You know, Nuno Espirito Santo, he prepared his players. We know what kind of style they play. And I thought, okay, it's going to be expansive. They're going to, you know, give us more space. But we didn't utilize the space that we had. Yeah, so it's a frustrating, a little bit of a rant as well. But, you know, before I continue, you know, if you're new to the channel, you're watching this rant from me on Cannon Fodder TV, press the subscribe button and hit the notification so you can keep all up to date with all the uploads that we do there. But yeah, just carrying on now. So yeah, you know, we saw the goal there. Wolves, they should have and could have won the match. You know, Adama Traore had you know, 2 opportunities there where he skinned Holden alive and cut in, and he should have scored. They should have beat us. But woulda, coulda, shoulda doesn't do any teams any good in the Premiership. And I've always said the teams at the bottom or in the middle have the capacity to beat teams at the top. Well, anyhow, this has been a little rant from Alex on Cannon Fodder. You know, I feel a little bit shortchanged. I just wish we came out of the starting blocks like we did against Liverpool. But yeah, very disappointed because we had our top players, they didn't feature in the Europa League, you know, apart from Aubameyang there. Anyhow, this is Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over the world. Breaking news.